Okay, are we rolling? We're on? Well, hello. Don't worry, regular guy will be on in a second. Just a couple of announcements. First of all, what you're going to see was filmed back in October, so things may look a little different than more recent videos. And stay tuned till the end for an important announcement. Is that good? Okay. Then cut. Welcome to Casa Stefano. This is my story of buying a house in Italy, sight unseen, during the pandemic, and the adventure of renovating the house and exploring the Salento in southern Puglia. Welcome to the kitchen episode. Let me step down to the first landing here, and we'll talk about the way the kitchen was laid out originally. So as you come up the stairs, basically when I first saw pictures of the house, this was the kitchen. There was a table here in the middle of the room, and there was some kind of random assortment of kitchen type things. There was a sort of modular cabinet sink thing here. I believe there was a cabinet up here. And I think a freestanding cooker, range, a couple of burners and an oven. And then, if I recall, they had a refrigerator over here, and then some kind of a hutch in that area. And then that was excuse the mess, that fold out sofa was there, and I guess that served as a sleeping area, kind of shift the table and chairs out of the way. But anyway, it's a lousy room for a kitchen. It's not the best place, the best way to make use of this space, I don't think. This just feels more like a guest bedroom living room. And I think they had the right idea with the sofa here, but I'd get rid of that. But more on that later. We're not talking about this room yet. So, we'll come back to this. That's functional. There's a cold water and a drain. So if I don't have a kitchen there, where am I going to put the kitchen? And yep, it's going to have to go in this room. I mean, there's, not counting the bathrooms and closets, this is the only other room. So, if you didn't watch the plan for the bathrooms, and you want to look at that, because the idea is that'll be closed off. So filled in, door removed, walled off. And once that's done, then this becomes a sizable area with a continuous wall that would, I think, facilitate a really nice big kitchen. I mean, there's wall area here, and this is pretty sizable. I'm still adjusting to metric system, so that's about 5 feet, let's call it. This wall here is, I've got dimensions here. So that wall is 146 centimeters. This wall is 335, which is, easily 11, 12 feet. And this wall 494, almost 5 meters. So what's that, 16, 17 feet? So anyway, I have all the utilities, and there's electric right here on this wall. So good place to put a kitchen. I'd have to figure out, I mean, clearly if there's clearance up here with the split unit for the top of some cabinets, easily you could fit cabinets all along the the top of that wall, down here on the bottom, a sink, cooktop, stove, and then make it L-shaped and come out to here. Probably a great central location for a refrigerator there. So pretty substantial. At least there's enough room. There's certainly a lot of room here for maybe some floating shelves or something. But if the kitchen ends sort of midway, then where the bed is, you have a substantial area for table and chairs, kind of a dining area. One interesting feature is that I got out the video scope, and you can see this seam here. This is walled off, and I think they walled it off simply because they were using this room as a bedroom, and they had it partitioned into 2 sleeping areas with the old partition that I've subsequently removed. I think it would be cool just to open that up again and maybe again expose some stone. It's brick on the other end. I mean, basically this is not a common wall. There's my wall, and then there's the neighbor's wall. So they don't share walls. They abut each other. So anyway, remove that, make that an interesting storage area, which if this is a dining area, that would be great, for flatware and things like that. And so that's, other than the cost and time with the plumbing and electrics, this is a fairly easy room to deal with. I think since all the plumbing and electrics is going to be happening in there, at the same time I can set up this area for to be set up as a kitchen. Electrically, yeah, there's an outlet here, 1,000 switches that controls the transom window up there electrically, and then this is room light switch, which is kind of useless, but it is an electric feed, and that comes up and goes over here. So the nice thing about that is that I can get a GFCI and use that as the electric feed for this kitchen area, which I think would be great. And also, I mean, in all these rooms, I'm really not a big fan of suspending a light from the center. I just don't think it looks that good. Plus, you've got this crappy wire that runs across the ceiling. So I've seen examples of some uplighting sconces and fixtures that go into the corners or just offset and shine light up. You get a great deal of ambient light, and it kind of adds a lot more drama and takes advantage of these these ceilings, which are pretty amazing. Aside from the echo, which I'll figure out how to moderate at some point. That is the plan for the kitchen and dining area. So, more to come. Thanks for joining. So, what's this big announcement? Well, it's not really that big. A regular guy is traveling to the house this week. So I am told we can expect maybe a live event or two in the coming weeks, and certainly some actual videos of real remodeling and demolition in the near future. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and subscribe if you haven't already to Casa Stefano.